Her eyes burned with fury, and around her countless mermaids gathered, a host of shimmering forms, their cries echoing through the deep. The water turned dark, and the current shifted against Opukari. He tried to raise his axe again, but the floor spun him around. Before he could regain control, dozens of hands and tails wrapped around him. He struggled, pointing his weapon one last time, a flash of light, a surge of power, but the goddess waved her hand and the axe dimmed. The mighty warrior was dragged down into the cold silence. The villagers watching from afar saw the river explode upward in a violent wave. Then, stillness. Nothing but the faint sound of the wind and the trembling of leaves. That night, the river wept again. Its surface glowed faintly under the moonlight. Deep below, Tamuno and Emira sat quietly among the mourning clan. The mermaids' cries filled the water, songs of loss, pain, and vengeance. Even victory had its sorrow. They too had lost many of their kind. Emira whispered sadly, "The river wins, yet no heart is glad." Tamuno nodded, his face heavy. He said softly, "When blood feeds both worlds, there are no winners." The hardship in the village grew worse as the moons passed. Crops refused to grow, the streams dried up, and hunger crept through every home. The old could barely walk, the young were weak, and many simply could not see the new moon. Famine had become a shadow that followed every heartbeat. The air itself felt heavy. Even the drums that once called joy now lay silent. Then came a wave of new hope, or what the villagers thought was hope. 3 new hunters arrived, each believing they could succeed where the others had fallen. Ebimote was the first to arrive, known for his courage and sharp arrows. He stood before the river, beating his chest in pride, and shouted that no creature born of water could outsmart him. But that night, the river took him too. His voice echoed once and was gone. Then came Perekumo, the 5th hunter. His fame stretched across lands. He was the tracker of unseen things, the man who could smell danger before it struck. He dived into the river with acrobatic confidence, and for a while the water remained calm. But before dawn, it roared again, louder than ever. The villagers saw only his spear float back to the surface. Next was Fiembo, the 6th hunter. He was the strongest of them all, his muscles carved like stone.